G'day guys, Josh here from Action Fitness Nutrition. Today we're going to talk about, is weight the only measure of progress? So those who've been following me a while know, obviously, no, that's not the case. Obviously it's great, and we've had a few transformations where obviously I like to use that trend of watching that weight go down. But again, we've got to understand there are different things that apply to a person's results, even when they're looking at weight loss. So let's just give you some context. So someone looking to drop 20-30 kilos, for example, the weight on the scale is probably going to tell a bit of a bigger picture, and it's going to give us a sort of better picture to be like, okay, that person's going in the right direction. But we'll also be looking at these other things that I'll cover in a second. For someone, again, who's maybe got 5 kilos to lose or something like that, again, weight loss through the scale is still going to be slightly important, but it's probably going to be less important as these other things that we're about to talk about as well. So first thing we want to talk about is measurements. So again, this is a really, really good way, especially when we're looking at that body composition, you're coming in, you're training hard in the gym, we want that sort of body shape changing. Measurements are going to be a really, really accurate way to do that. So if you haven't lost any weight, for example, but you've lost 5 centimeters off your waist and your hips, and you've kept tension, let's say the same, weight in other areas of the body, same measurement, then again, really good indicator that you've actually made a lot of progress. So something that we like to do with the clients about every month, every 6 weeks around the new training cycle is get some measurements, see where we're going with that, and then use that in conjunction with the weight to make a sort of more informed assessment as well. On that, again, measurements will be one thing, seeing how your clothes are fitting are going to be another thing. So probably the main thing I like to see with people is just how are your clothes fitting, are they looser around certain areas, are they tighter around certain areas, depending on their goal and what they want to achieve. But that's another one, if you have someone going, I've dropped 3 dress sizes, but I've only lost 2 kilos, really, really good indication that there's some really good body recomposition going on there. And that's going to lead us into our last one, which is obviously training progression. So obviously coming in, actually doing your program and actually seeing progress in your training. If we're not technically progressing in our training week to week and getting stronger in some form of way, the chances of us actually, again, improving our body composition are going to really diminish through there. So that's something that we really want to look towards. So just going back to what we've said, again, weight still really, really super useful to use in terms of body recomp. Again, if you have more weight to lose, I would look at the scale a bit more, but understand it's still going to fluctuate. Like we like to do, take a weekly average for the next week and go from there. And then in conjunction with that, we're going to go for measurements. We're going to go for how are your clothes fitting, how are you feeling, and then are you making progressions in the gym? And I guarantee you, if you at least hit 3 out of 4 of those things and there's some changes in the positive direction, then you're well on your way to getting much better body composition results. If you have any other questions, pop them in the DM below and we'll help you out. Cheers.